Welcome to Spotlight On. I'm your host, Catherine Falk. A school bond referendum for Fairfax County Public Schools will be on the November 7th election ballot. Here to explain how this school bond could be a blueprint for success for our schools is Len Forkas, Chair of the Fairfax County School Bond Citizens Committee. Welcome, Len. Thanks for joining us.
Great. Thanks, Catherine.
So what do citizens need to know about the school bond referendum coming up in November?
Well, Catherine, this is the way that Fairfax County Schools funds the improvements to the $5 billion worth of schools that are distributed throughout the region. And this is the way that we raise money through a bond referendum that needs to be approved by the voters. It's over $315 million, and the money is going to go to benefit children throughout the region.
So who really benefits from this?
Well, not only do we upgrade the schools for our children, eliminate mobile classrooms, but also over 200,000 Fairfax County residents used Fairfax County school buildings because they're used as community centers, places of worship, recreation, and so forth. So it benefits everyone in the community. Plus, this year's bond referendum, all the funds are going to be distributed almost equally throughout the entire county.
So the whole county will benefit?
Absolutely.
So is this a tax increase, and what is this going to cost?
Well, it's not a tax increase, and this is by far the most efficient way for Fairfax County to be able to fund infrastructure improvements because we use the AAA bond rating. Fairfax County is one of only 40 municipalities in the country that have a AAA rating. So our cost of capital is very low, and we can take that benefit to be able to fund the improvements without having to draw funds from the operations of educating children.
And what kind of facility improvements are these? These are to the school buildings, everything from renovating classrooms to...
Yeah, renovating classrooms. Some of the school buildings are very old, and so we need to constantly improve these facilities. And what a great feeling it is for the children and who are the beneficiaries as well as the community to have just first-class school facilities. And you think about it, Fairfax County school system is amazing. It's one of the world's most well-run school systems because we have great facilities, and that's such an economic engine for our region. That's why people want to come here and live here and settle here and have their families grow up here.
Right, and it's actually a huge thing to attract businesses coming here with new jobs as well, right?
Absolutely, yeah. It's a huge economic driver. And again, we have to invest in our schools. And the key thing is just to get the word out for everyone when they see the ballot, that they flip over, because on the back, and on November 7th, we got to make sure that if you're a member of a PTA or a PTO or a civic organization or in any way involved, or even just care about our kids, please spread the word to your neighbors and your friends and encourage them to vote yes for the school bonds on the ballot this year.
That's great, and it's not a tax increase, it's just a bond to fund facility improvements. How can people learn more?
Well, obviously, if you just Google, Fairfax School Bonds 2017, you'll see all the resources. There's, Facebook pages, Twitter feeds. Fairfax County has a website, and we have a website as well, just Citizens for Better Schools. And that's the way you can find out about where the improvements are going to be taking place and how the resources are going to be used. And the folks in the facility department in Fairfax County are second to none in terms of the way they use the resources that we provide to them to get the most benefit for our children in renovating these facilities.
Well, thank you so much for coming and explaining this, and thanks for volunteering for this role on behalf of all the students in Fairfax County Public Schools.
It's my pleasure, Catherine. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And for more information about the school bond referendum for Fairfax County Public Schools, visit their website. For Spotlight On, I'm Catherine Falk. Thanks for joining us.